So about 7 months ago, I made a video. It was actually the first video I made on this channel talking about the language learning app, the new language learning app called Fluyo, spearheaded by the really popular language learning YouTuber Ikena. There was tons of hype about it. In fact, the language learning app was the #1 funded Kickstarter app when it comes to language learning, that is. So it was really impressive. There was a lot of hype around it. And yeah, so 7 months ago, we checked it out. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. There was a lot of broken stuff about it, but to be fair, half of the video I used BlueStacks, which is the Android app on your PC. So I switched to my iPad later on in that video, and I still felt like it was like, so-so. But today, we're revisiting it. I'm using my phone this time, and it's been 7 months. So surely all the bugs and things, maybe some new stuff, especially with Japanese, would be ironed out, right? And I felt like in that video, I was probably just a little unfair about the app. I was kind of just like frustrated with the problems with it. So I thought in the spirit of fairness, I should revisit it and come back. So I just want to make it clear, I was not going into this negatively. I want to give my genuine thoughts on what I think about it. And yeah, I want to do that with other things too. We recently did that same thing with Migaku, and I love Migaku, all right? And this is a perfect, just a little segue, okay, to announce that we are now partnered with Migaku. I did a whole video reviewing Migaku as well recently, and I gotta say, I really, really loved Migaku. So that means I have a link now, so if you're ever interested in Migaku, you can use my link down below to get a 10% off of the lifetime membership and also the standard and the early access plans. You get a free month if you subscribe. So I am still a link user, by the way, all right? But I'm this close. Like, I loved it that much, but they're both great. They just both have their pluses, minuses, which I talk about in that video. So go check it out. If you want to know something, I really definitely recommend. There's my dolphin. My dolphin is back. So full disclaimer, I have not been I haven't been playing the app myself, like personally. I pretty much just installed it. I messed around just a little bit after my last video, but I wanted to check it out since the updates. I wanted to wait for the updates. All right, let's just start it from the beginning. This is our journey. So this is the campaign mode. Pretty much. Yeah, I didn't get to explore this too much because I got so annoyed because it was buggy last time I played. So yeah, I feel like we should definitely look at this a little more and see how it's changed. Oh, that's right.
And welcome to the wonderful world of Japanese.
I remember getting stuck on.
I can't wait to embark with you on this exciting journey. One that will take us through a rich culture.
Okay, let's go. Okay, can I skip it without it freezing? That's one thing I wanted to know because I remember I just wanted to skip a lot of the stuff and it wouldn't let me. Okay, when a question appears, I should think of how to answer, then tap continue and then swipe an incorrect answer, swipe the correct answer. Okay, so the swiping is still there. Okay.
But even wrong answers might provide you with some interesting information and clarifying points.
Yeah.
One of the most rewarding aspects of learning Japanese.
Hey, I know why I want to study Japanese. All right, so we're getting experience. Punk Magus Dolphin. That dolphin looks sick.
And congratulations on taking your first step toward mastering Japanese.
Okay, an explanation of verbs. Okay, it seems to be running fine. How might you use the word taberu to say I eat? I point to my nose. Okay, yeah, so these are just like more... I like that they're using kanji now. Did they use kanji before? I don't remember. But I remember one of my criticisms of the app was that they weren't using kanji. So at least in the story mode, they use kanji. We have to go test out the flashcards because yeah, I remember we were doing flashcards and they weren't using kanji at all. And I was like, I'm so confused. Like if you wanted to learn Japanese, you're gonna need to know kanji. So it looks like right off the bat. And again, I don't remember what I picked on my settings for my level. I don't know if I picked beginner. I need to check that out as well. So this is like the most beginner lesson. Okay, taberu.
Right. You don't have to change the word or add more words.
Okay.
Another cool thing about Japanese verbs is that without any changes at all, they can describe something happening now or in the future.
Okay.
So you might be wondering, how can
Kaeru? What does your roommate mean when saying neru? He's going to sleep in the bathtub. He could. He really could. He's talking about the sleeping habits of penguins.
Right. He's describing
a little bit of humor there.
Happen in the near future, if not right this time.
The speaker is saying they're going to go somewhere right now. The speaker is saying someone else is going somewhere. The speaker is telling me they'll go somewhere in the future. Iku. Is it not D?
That's right.
Yeah.
Depending on the context in which it was said, all of those meanings are possible. Isn't it amazing how much information can be conveyed with just a
Yeah, it is
single
cool.
word
It
in
is cool. Like,
Japanese?
I love how Japanese, like, so yeah, that's one like criticism about language learning apps is they will teach you, or like even textbooks sometimes, they will teach you the most like non-natural way to say something. And like, yeah, people don't even say that. Some like when Japanese people speak, sometimes they'll just say like one word to describe something. And that's all
Hello,
you need.
everybody.
I don't want Magus. Hunk Magus. He's the dolphin from hell. Okay, so I haven't even like in my last video, because I couldn't even get there because of the bugginess. I couldn't even battle the fish. So I think this will be my first battle I actually looked at. Again, it was just very buggy at the time, so... And there was probably, it depends on which device. I think it runs better on iOS, and I don't have... Oh yeah, no, I used my iPad in the last video too, but it's still, like, I just wasn't... Yeah, I don't know. I think they may have cut some stuff out, because I feel like I don't think I got to the battle because it was, like, a lot of stuff. Okay, Sandy Beach. So, yeah, so learn words... Okay, Kuru is, like... There we go.
Kuru.
To come.
I like that they're using kanji. It's good. So yeah, it's kind of like Duolingo where you put like, you know, the freaking multiple choice answer or whatever.
Kuru. Yo.
Okay, yo. All right, yo. Neru.
Neru. To sleep.
So is this stuff they taught me in the lesson then already, right?
Neru.
Neru. Ruro? Is this just like their way of teaching hiragana? Maybe? Ruro?
Taberu. To eat.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
Kaeru. To return.
Another question I had too is like, what if you were not a beginner? Do they have like, I don't think they had a way to skip forward. Because like, what if, like, say if I was an advanced user and I wanted to use Fluyo to learn Japanese or whatever, like, is there a way to skip past all the stuff that you already know, you know? So I can't remember if that was a thing before. Because that's a big problem with a lot of these apps is that like, you might already know all this stuff. So like, there's no reason to do it. Because you're just bored, you're bored trying to do the same things you've already done. I gotta level up. I'm gonna be the strongest dolphin in the world. All right, let's do our first battle because that's what I wanted to check out. So this is the bread and butter of the game right here, right? This is what's supposed to be so special about this app is the Pokemon-ish battle. I better not say that. The Pokemon will come after you. But like, you know, the battle system, right? The curious Glaucius stands in your way. What is a Glucis? Is that a fish? I'm not well versed in my fish lingo, so. Get him, Sakura. Kick his ass. Yeah, so a lot of people, I watched Ikena's like newest video, and a lot of people did not like the battle system. They gave it a 4 out of 10 according to the video, and so I guess they're working on a new one eventually. If he's doing a boost, I'm guessing we need to do attack. It sleeps. Okay, Neru. He goes. Okay, Iku. I mean, Iku literally just means go. So like, you know, don't let it confuse you that it's saying like he and all that. But yeah, I think I was reading that like these battles drag out to people and that's what they didn't like or something. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna guard.
Kuru.
Okay, Kuru. So all this really is just a way for you to, this is all just a way for you to review a vocab. That's what it is.
Taberu.
The taberu. So guarded. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get hit no matter what, unless I could be playing the game wrong. It's been a bit. Oh, it says right here. Okay. Where's my dolphin? Oh my god. My dolphin just died. What was that? Okay. So like, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not a negative person. Honestly, I appreciate when someone goes out to try to do something new. And right, like they're trying to kind of do the Duolingo thing, and they're trying to make it fun and different from anything else. And is it different? Yes, it is different, you know, but is it fun? That's the question you gotta ask. Is it fun? But apparently they're working on it. So if he's gonna guard, then I'm gonna boost. Okay, return. Kairu. Okay, I'm gonna keep boosting because he's gonna keep guarding. This boost stacks, I don't know. To come. Kuru. Alright, I'm about to do some major damage to him. 4 times? Okay, so I think it does stack. Okay. Come. Okay, Kuru.
Kaeru.
Victory? Wait, did I even see the attack? Was there even an attack? He was just dead, I think. Did I miss it? I could have missed it. Hunk Magus, get out of my face. Okay, just out of curiosity, how much is it? Oh, it's claim with premium. How much is the premium again? Ah, so you gotta do a month subscription. Okay, so yeah, so the premium makes it ad free and you have full access to the app. Yeah, just the frequency of them like promoting it is just like kind of a lot. Okay, so we have daily quests, learn 10 new words. Okay, so that's kind of what story mode is, basically. It's just a lot more of that. You're just doing battles, revealing words. What do you think, guys? What do you think about it? Basic words. Okay, yeah, I added the basic words deck. Should I read at this deck? Or... You guys know I'm not the biggest I'm not a big flashcard guy. I used to do flashcards a lot. I'm just not a big flashcard guy, but a lot of people love flashcards. I mean, I still believe in flashcards. I just personally don't like them a lot, but if this is supposed to be a competitor to Anki and it's supposed to be a competitor to Duolingo, then you know they hopefully do it right. So easy to create a new deck or add cards to an existing deck. So I think another thing that can you add pictures to your flashcards? So like let's just say quick add a card. Okay, I'll just add it to, I guess you can. Okay, I'll just add it to anything basic. How does the flashcard creator add sentences? Add card color. I think it's lame that you can't add any pictures. You can't compete with Anki if you can't add a picture or sound. Wait, can you add sound? What is a Remy again? Oh, wait a minute. Can you add a picture? I'm sorry, I didn't know what a Remy was, okay? Like, that's not, like, straightforward, to be fair. So, wait a minute, can you actually add pictures? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm just uploading a bullcrap picture I have on my phone. I literally don't have a picture of, like, what I was doing. Oh, okay, I take it back. You can add a picture. How does it look? Dolphin. Dolphin. It's not working. Iruka. Maybe it knows I'm not saying it right. Well, yeah, that's not working. Dolphin. Maybe I gotta say dolphin some more. It's not working. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, whatever. Let's just add the card. Oh, I just realized the back is also Iruka. Whatever. Watch It did add my recording, and I'm just gonna hear dolphin. So this is a huge thing, is the fact that they weren't teaching kanji in the words. If I remember correctly, Inu. So like they give you a sentence, but for some reason they don't give you like the word. They don't give you the kanji. So Inu ga koen de osonderu.
I.
Watashi. Like this blew me away. It's like, okay, give me the kanji for watashi.
Cat.
I mean, they did show it was like more
Neko.
feminine, which is like kind of good, but neko, like, come on, give me kanji.
彼女たち
Kanojotachi, okay.
食べる
So like they are giving me kanji in the example sentences, but not, yeah, so
来る
these are the basic words. Like,
Kalera.
why wouldn't you give me
umbrella
kanji? What about the lemmies or whatever they were called? You can just add them yourself. It would be nice if they had pictures of their own or something. I want to see my new card I added. Where's my dolphin at? Am I missing it? I'm pretty sure I added it to this deck, didn't I? Okay, so alright, let's check another deck. What about the media deck? What's media? Let's start it. What's in media?
anime
Anime.
アニメ
Okay.
ニュース新
Newspaper.
聞
Shinbun.
楽しみ entertainment
Hanoshimi. There's, okay.
to sing
歌う
Yeah, no, they're not giving any kanji, it looks like, with these basic
Singer.
decks. That just blows my
Concert.
mind. I really don't get that. For me, that completely defeats the purpose of the flashcards. Like that's just like, that's a crazy like choice. I don't know why they did that. I don't see people adding cards very much to this because it's not exactly easy to do. It's not like a one-click thing. People are going to be making their own cards I feel like a lot with this, since it's not exactly easy and convenient to do. They're going to rely on the decks that are already here because it's easy. It's just like you click a button and now you have a bunch of words, right? And I don't know exactly how many
Hanashi.
words there are in these, but
manga
yeah, not having like the kanji for
Literature.
manga and well, no
Work
kanji at
of
all
art.
actually in the words, except
Poem.
for the sentences, which don't use the kanji either for the words you're learning.
Right.
See, look, Inu, right there. Didn't we pass dog already? Why couldn't you put it there? Yeah, dude, they gotta add kanji. All right. We're moving on to the game section. Can I find a match? All right, it says I found an opponent. I think I couldn't even get a match last time I played. So let's see if that's changed. Yeah, so okay, as we're waiting for this to load, as I said, I actually like the mini game stuff. I thought the idea of being able to play these language learning mini games with your friends or with just random people, and to have like a ranking system where like it makes you want to review vocabulary. I think that is so cool. Honestly, I really think that is like so freaking cool. Is having like a leaderboard, because that's one of I think the leaderboards was one of the reasons people use Duolingo so much, right? Having an incentive to like, you know, log in every day, you know, even if it is stupid. It's like the only incentive you need is to want to learn Japanese or whatever language you're learning. But at the same time, it's nice having like something cool to collect, right? Or just something to work for. It just keeps you going. So I liked that aspect of it, but like, is it done well is another question. But like I said, this app has a lot of ideas that I like. Okay, well, if I found a player, give me the match already. Okay, well, if they're gonna have loading times like this, then there should at least be like a wait while you do other stuff. That would be a great feature. Okay, what about this one? I mean, you can play against a computer, but I feel like that takes out the fun of it. Yeah, they just immediately say there's been a player found, but I don't believe you. They don't believe they've been found. And by the way, this phone that I'm using is a new phone. Well, fairly new. It's like it's technically a generation old now, I think, but it's only a few years old, so it's really, you can't blame it on my phone this time, unless it's just blaming Android, which is a possibility, but I don't know. I'm an Android user. What are you gonna do? If it takes this long to like get into a match, I don't want to do it. Okay, yeah. So another aspect of this app was the pods, where it's kind of like a Discord situation where people can have like, you know, their own little corners. Again, this was another aspect that I really liked. And again, and if I remember correctly, Duolingo took this feature away at one point. So, and they had their own thing. I liked it. I actually liked this thing. Okay, yeah, I think they increased the member size. There was like only like 100 or something of the members. So what if I join this? Do I have to be approved? Okay, I joined it. So what if I click it? Oh, I had to go back. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, I was just curious. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Okay, yeah, this one was last active in June as well. Anyway, I still think it's cool. Even if it's not active, I still think it's cool. You can post pictures and stuff. It's kind of like a little Discord. I'm open for like a way to connect with people, and again, I think it's a really cool idea. Okay, so yeah, I am actually set to beginner. So if I change my level to advanced, what happens? Okay, so it actually says new content soon, and that's for the intermediate, upper intermediate, and advanced. So it isn't complete fully for Japanese. It's still pretty new when it comes to, like, it's not complete yet. Okay, but if I save it anyway, will I skip ahead in the story, or will there be anything that makes me, you know, skip stuff that I should already know if I'm advanced? Like, I'm supposed to be the highest level of advanced, and so... Oh no, it's locked. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this right. So, well, I guess it's still too new. I guess it's still too new. It's not... Look at my dolphin dancing. Yeah, I mean, I thought Japanese would be more fleshed out. I don't know if they still say that it's like one of the more supported languages or whatever, but I think it's just still too early for this. Even though the app is out, it's just way too early. I think it does some really cool things, and it seems like the story mode, like the functionality of at least the journey mode is better, but like, yeah, me being an advanced, it seems like it's only for beginners. And honestly speaking, I feel like the kind of person that would download this kind of app, it would be a beginner. And it's the same thing for Duolingo. It's people that are just, they're curious about learning a language, and so they start with an app or something like that. And I feel like most of these apps, eventually you just realize that they're holding you back. So the type of apps that I recommend are things like Migaku and Link. And the reason why I like those apps is because you're not held back by the amount of content that is on the app. It's the entire internet is your content. So you're allowed to import things that you can, you know, choose from. Japanese is so rich with content. Now, again, I can't speak on like what is all the content that they offer in journey mode, but the fact that it's not even, there's no advanced part of the adventure mode, I'm assuming the amount of content that's actually in the game is not very much. You're limited by how much you can do for as a free user too. So I don't think paying money is bad for something that you like, for a good tool that is worth the money. That's why I love things like Migaku and Link so much, because they are worth the money. Like, honestly, I truly believe that. That's how the world works. You pay for something that's a good tool. I think as of right now, Fluyo is not great as it stands right now. Like, I would not feel good about paying money for this right now. I'm not saying that that's not going to be a thing in the future, and I wish this the best, you know, especially with Ikena's like condition and stuff. Like, I'm totally aware of that. But I'm just talking about the app itself. It just seems like there's a lot missing from these still. And this is like 5 months later. So I think the reviews reflect this. I think they do. But again, I love that they're trying to do something new. And I love the fact that they're the community aspect. I love the community aspect and, like, you know, just kind of having something to make you want to learn every day. It seems like they're still going to support it. And so, like, yeah, I think it's good that they haven't just given up on it, right? Hopefully. And that they keep supporting it, and it does turn into like maybe the next Duolingo. You know, even if I don't like Duolingo, but you know, if that's what they're going for, then I wish them the best. But that's just my honest opinion. I just would much prefer something where I have full control of all of the content in there. So yeah, I know I mentioned Migaku. This video is not sponsored. We're just partner now. So like my link does help the channel. And if you're interested in that, check out my Migaku video. And yeah, let me know what you want me to review next, or any other things you want me to test out, apps or otherwise, because I'm like just interested in this stuff. I really have high hopes for this, and I think one day it'll probably be good, hopefully. But you know, we'll see. Leave your thoughts down below. Did you feel like I was more fair this time? I feel like I wasn't as angry. But yeah, I wish them the best. I truly do. I think they have some cool stuff here, but they just got to fine tune it and make those changes. Especially, my God, add kanji. Add some kanji to the flashcards. Like, God.
To choose.
Let's say cheese.
To choose.
Oh no, choose. I thought it said cheese.
Cheese.